Okay, so I figured while I had a quick minute here, I'd do a video. I'll probably have to take the computer with me here, as I know the dog's going to have to go out in a minute because she just ate. But I wanted to kind of do a little update. I'm still working on my 2 books. Right now I'm putting My Apologies first because it was actually the first book started, which was originally I started working on it back in 2006, right after my other 2 books were published. And I'm finally just now getting back to it, and I got everything all typed up already that I was going to put in it. So that's all done now. It's just trying to line the book up, which is always, it's really difficult, it's frustrating, and it's not like I haven't done this before. And hello, Rain. And yes, you can go out and go pee just because it's rain doesn't mean anything. But anyway, I wanted to finally get back to this because, like I said, it's been a long time coming and everything. So that's the big thing right now, and I'm going to take it one book to a time rather than trying to do them both at the same time. And I'm going to put them together separately. That way I'm not driving myself completely nuts because I'm about to pull my hair out as it is, because it's always a very trying process. And when you're doing poetry and lyric books, a lot of people probably think that it's so simple, but it really isn't, because it's hard. And it's like I have a format, that I want to have everything done the same and look the same, and then you get those pieces that when they were done up don't fit the formats, and then you got to kind of tweak everything, and it's just an awful lot of work. And I mean, I'm not even doing, I haven't even put the page numbers onto the actual pages yet, because that's a very frustrating process in itself, and I've already tried working on book covers and it's not working out very good. So I mean, it's an awful lot of work and everything, and I get very frustrated. I have no patience. So it's a very trying process, but I hope that when I get the books out, and I'm hoping to have My Apologies out here within the next month or 2 and everything, I'm hoping that that somebody likes them, that they're not just picking them up just because they're family or friend and everything. I hope that they actually pick it up because they seriously want to read it, and they seriously want to get to know me a little bit better, because through these poems and lyrics you definitely will. On another front, I'm still writing for the Bennett's Valley newspaper. It comes out of Weedville, Pennsylvania area, which is about 45 minutes or so from here. And I've been writing for them since back in November, which is really nice. It's a Christian paper. I mean, it has other news stories and stuff and everything, but it's based mainly, on a Christian paper and the whole Christian, way of things. And it's nice because it's very rare to see a paper like this that does something like that. And it's very cheap and everything. It's one of the cheapest papers I've seen and everything. And it's very good. It's non-profit, so anybody that works for Mr. and Mrs. Leonard, and we don't get paid for our service and everything, but it's nice that Margie will allow me to submit my poems and everything. I've already submitted one and everything for next week's paper and everything. It'll be the Easter issue, so it's very nice, to be able to have somebody interested in the work and to be able to put it out. And I mean, it's a very small area like it is here and everything, so it's not about fame and fortune and everything. That's really not the point. It's just trying to get somebody, to develop a relationship with the Lord and everything, and the kind of a way to reach out to people in that way. So it's very nice. Roxy, no! Anyway, welcome to my nightmare. It's very nice. I don't even want to know what she was just doing. I'll have to check on her here in a minute. But it's just very nice, and definitely a good opportunity. And but I don't know, though, between keeping up with the paper and everything, making sure to have a poem each week for that, and then working on these books, and these books really consume my life right now. And I was sick here this past last week. I was really sick. And so I finally got to see Mrs. Kopic today. Was nice, because I didn't want to go for 2 weeks without seeing her, because a week was long enough. And the dog's going to get really out of hand. I can see it. I'm not allowed to do anything. It's just like having a kid. She sees you're into something, so then we got to act up. But I was so sick that I actually lost a little over 4 pounds, which was really nice. So I'm trying to keep that off. Keep trying. I'm not doing so good. I put on like a pound and everything, but I'm trying to watch, you know, trying to take it easy and everything. But I had the stomach bug and everything, and it's kind of going around. So I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, it's just an awful lot of book work right now. Is I have some discs that I remembered and everything that might have some written files on them, so I have to go through those now. And before I go, I want to do that before I go any further here. But I've been trying to, you know, do this separation because everything's going to be sectioned off. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, what's this, what's that, and everything. Where should this go? Should it go in both books? You know, it really is a process, everything. But it's a lot of fun and everything. And I'm about ready to kick some major ass. Everything, pardon the language. I just get really frustrated because she went out quick and she just had her supper, so she has no reason to be getting up on the stove in the places where she doesn't belong. My mom's down at my grandparents' house right now. I have the house to myself, so I figured I'd do this up real quick, but like I said, I can't do anything, and I've got a major headache right now, so I'm kind of, you know, I've been really bitter for the past few days, and I want to discuss some of these things. I don't want to like hurt any feelings or anything, but it's upsetting when you're into something and nobody else is. It's like when you're trying to lose weight, but then you have like people around you that are constantly eating cupcakes and buying donuts and everything. And my grandmother bakes and everything an awful lot. Like she gets like the cinnamon rolls and stuff and everything that you can you do whenever you bake up and everything, the whole thing and everything. And she's constantly, or homemade bread, stuff like that. I mean, she's constantly into something. If she's not doing that and everything, she's buying like the little Debbie cupcakes and everything, or the this and that, the cookies and stuff and everything. And it's real hard because it's like it's like if it's something store bought, it's like okay, you can say no, that's fine. But when it's something that she actually made, then you feel like you're obligated to eat something. And it's like with it just being the four of us here, it's really hard because it's like okay, it's like if she makes like a cake. That's an awful lot of cake for 4 people. And of course, my grandfather, I swear to God, has a freaking food worm and everything. He's, what do they call that? A tapeworm. Because he's constantly eating all the time and everything. So it's like, it's no big deal to him, but it's like, we don't want anything to happen to him either. You know, because he's had a few scares here lately where he thought he was having a heart attack. He didn't wind up like getting to the hospital or a doctor or anything, but he was scared, you know, he had chest pain that. And, so it's really, really hard. And everything, and he's still dealing with his, he has, you see, now my mind's not even, short-term memory and everything, and it's very difficult. But anyway, it's just really frustrating. It's one of those things, I'm getting off point, I know, but it's one, and the weight loss is definitely one of those things that I'm dealing with everybody around me eating all this junk and everything, and it's really hard. And then you come to the writing process, and it's like, okay, guys, I'm an author. No, I don't leave for work every day. No, I don't go to a building. No, I don't have an office. You know, I've been working a lot out here in the living room as much as I can. Because working back there in the bedroom and everything, there's no natural light and everything. And it's frustrating. It's just like being in a box and everything. So it's like, it's nice to be out here to have some air, have some sunshine. So yeah, I'm trying to get the computer, you know, off the battery and or off the charger or whatever and everything and coming out here. But it's like, every time I turn around, you know, it's like, well, it's time to eat, or, well, the dog needs this, the dog needs that, or, well, this, that, and there's like 50 different things, and it's like, I am working, and I would like to log at least, and I don't keep track of my time, but it's, I would like to log at least a few hours in, because when you're working on a specific project, not just typing to type, but when you're working on a specific project, you want to put as many hours as you can in a day into that project because you're actually working towards a specific deadline, whether it be one that's your own personal deadline like I have, or whether maybe you're writing for a company or there's somebody. So, I mean, it's awfully hard when everybody's constantly interrupting, or they're talking to you while you're trying to type and everything, or... You know, it's the little things, and it's just, you know, it's just really, really frustrating. And then it's like I go down to my grandparents' house, and I'm trying to talk. My grandmother does not listen to a word that I say. It's like I'm talking to a wall. I can't get anybody, and she's not the only one, and it's nothing personal, because I love my grandmother. I love my grandparents and my family, but when I talk, I want somebody to listen. You know, maybe I'm better off being alone. I don't know. It's really frustrating. When you talk to somebody and you carry on a conversation, and then they'll look at you later on, really not even later on, and it's like, you know, like you get done talking, and they look at you like, because they didn't catch a word of it. Or they ask you a question about something that you just said, and it's like, I just told you, when it's not even chalked up to her being old or anything. It's just the fact that she's just not listening. So it's really frustrating. And so I don't know. I'm dealing with a lot right now, and it's a lot of emotions and a lot of things. And when you're working on something that's like an older thing, and you're bringing up older pieces and stuff, it's really frustrating. And any other writers out there will understand that when you get to working, and whether it's a story or what it is, but when you're dipping into like older things, or even taking an older story that you had done and everything and doing, it's just really frustrating, because you're going through, like I said, you're bringing back all those old emotions and everything that are attached to these writings. And there's some pieces that it's like, oh, I don't even remember writing that, but then there's other pieces, I bring out and it's like, oh my god, I haven't seen this thing in forever. And it's just, there's a lot of pressure that comes with doing this, plus things that I'm dealing with in my own life, plus, being sick and everything, because while I'm better than what I was, and I really am completely over this bug, I still find myself at times where I still feel sick. I got this headache now, and my muscles are aching. I think some of it might be allergies. I don't know. The cold air is never kind, so it's just like I feel like I'm falling apart. It's like I'm going to be 29 this year, not 92. It's just it's very frustrating. But on another note, I ask for prayer, for anybody that really needs it. And it doesn't even have to be like, I'm not asking for like, pray for this one, pray for that. I mean, I have friends that need it, but I don't know that they would feel comfortable with me saying about them on here. But I just ask that you please just pray for everybody and everything, because this world really needs prayer and everything. And there's just an awful lot of things going wrong in this world and everything. And I just think that we need to let the Lord know and everything, that we give credit to Him for being here and everything, and let Him know and everything that just talk to Him, and everything, and let Him know and everything that you trust in Him, that things will get better and through Him, and hopefully that'll help out. I'm going to close here though, because my videos are always too long. But I just wanted to say that I want to thank anybody that has been there for me lately through anything that has happened here within like the past few weeks or so, because it seems like there's always something new going on and everything. And I just want to let everybody know that I love all of you, and hopefully, as the weather gets nice and it gets warmer, everybody will start to feel better and everything, and things will start to look up and everything. But God bless everybody, and take care.